Of having a Jeep. Today I put my Jeep in four-wheel drive and used it for the first time. Well, used the four-wheel drive for the first time anyway. I wanted to clean up a lot of the wild, brushy parts of my backyard. And after beating all the brush up with a weed whacker and an axe for a while, I decided to just kind of run over everything with my Jeep because, well, it's a Jeep and you can do stuff like that with a Jeep. My backyard, as you can see, is very overgrown and it has some topography. Lots of fallen trees and brush and weeds and sticks and holes, and the yard is littered with rocks. The people who were here before me was a couple that really enjoyed doing kind of a flowery landscaping. This pile before you here is blackberry brambles that I had piled up, that I had cleared out and then run over with the Jeep. So hopefully my tires are okay. All of this earlier today looked like that. So here's our first drop, which is maybe 3 to 3.5 feet. And I know it doesn't really look like much of a drop. Maybe that's kind of a better picture there. But it is a nice little steep incline. It's little. But I don't think I would take my Subaru Outback through here when I had it, but certainly not my little minivan. This part wasn't as rugged, but right in front of you here is actually an overgrown Dakota fire pit. So, if that tells you anything about how overgrown this is. And of course, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of poison ivy. And poison ivy is not my friend, which is also why I decided to run it all over, because I don't want to stay out here with a weed whacker whacking poison ivy, because yeah, that's a good way to catch poison ivy in all the worst places. So I had to cut a tree out to get through here because the Jeep is actually wider than I expected it to be. So I probably should have cut that tree out, but I didn't. This is the biggest incline right here, and this is a good 5, 6, 7 feet incline. And as you can see, that one's a lot steeper than the other one. So down here is kind of a wet bowl in my yard. This is the first time I've actually stood in this spot. I didn't even know that I had bamboo growing in here, and this flattened stuff here is all bamboo. Kind of crappy bamboo, if you ask me, but still bamboo. And then I come up and onto my driveway, which in itself is kind of got topography and some ruggedness. This all here is also my driveway, but it's overgrown now, so it doesn't look like this anymore. It now looks like that. This is what happens when you use your yard for your driveway instead of your driveway. So, as you can see, I actually go out my driveway this way instead of this way, because this way is more fun, and I have a Jeep, so I can do it. So anyway, that's my nifty first time four-wheel drive in my Jeep. I'm curious I'm curious to know if I could have done that without the four-wheel drive. I didn't have any problems at all, no slippage, no nothing, because I went both ways. I went through there a few times, which is why it's flattened down as much as it is. And I went one way a couple times, and I went back a couple times. So, yeah, pretty good. Pretty happy with the results. So, hopefully I didn't damage anything on the Jeep. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it just got a little dirtied up here and there. But, yeah, I'm pleased. Alright, that's all. Bye.